I'm just making a video, Dynasty Warriors 3 online co-op. I'm here with Smiley Knight, a good friend of mine, and other YouTuber. So he's on.
I thought this would be possible in today's day.
Well, exactly. The technology's getting better, isn't it? So yeah, I'm on the top screen, Big Lad Green, and it's Smiley Knight on the bottom.
Let's show them our strength.
And he's playing from America, and I'm in the England, in the United Kingdom. And we can play online.
At its finest.
Exactly. So, do you know that character that you're using? I actually never unlocked her, you know, on number 3.
Nuwa. So the interesting thing about Nuwa is she's only available in 3 mode. Her and Fushi are playable.
Ah, but no Mushu mode.
They didn't. Yeah, no Mushu mode, and they didn't. I think they're in the base game, Dynasty Warriors base 3 mode.
Yeah.
For those that follow my channel, they know that use Liu Li, who is just an edited character on Dynasty Warriors 4 Hyper, and this is the moveset, but I haven't tried it in Dynasty Warriors 3, so it's kind of different, obviously.
Who's the lad? There's a guy as well, isn't there, with the big sword?
Yeah, Fushi, exactly.
Yeah, it's like similar to her, isn't it? Like they're like the last characters you unlock, pretty much.
Exactly, and I did not understand why they didn't get Muso.
Do you know what?
I don't know if they're just...
They might on Xtreme Legends, because all the do you know the extra, what are they called? The extra characters, like Lu Bu's one. They're not part of Wei and Shu and all that.
I think they just call them Other.
Other, yeah. I think on Xtreme Legends, Other had stories. Any other officer had a story. So she might actually have a story on this.
That would be nice. I don't even...
Be interesting.
And the crazy thing is, they didn't even make them playable in Dynasty Warriors 4. They only let you use their movesets in edit mode.
Oh, I didn't even realise. So you have to make them yourself. I didn't know that, you know.
Exactly. Now the cool thing is they're available from the jump. Like you don't have to defeat anyone's Muso or story or unlock.
Yeah, it's handy.
Edit mode to give them to you. You do the other characters. It's kind of what I'm working on right now with Dynasty Warriors 4 Hyper. I'm just creating an edited character for each force. About to finish up Liu Li, and then I have a poll going on that. Let's do Dynasty Warriors server Facebook group.
Oh,
do you do
your polls on Facebook?
Not all of them. Only for the live streams I'll do on YouTube. So
yeah.
You know, subscribers can definitely be the voice of that. But for just general ideas to a specific game, there's just a little bit more feedback in the audience, and they decide. I did Lady Wu, who is the wife of Sun Jian. Jiang Quinn, who has been a playable character, who has not been a playable character for any of the games, but he's literally in all of them since Dynasty Warriors 3, I think. Zhuge Jin is actually the brother of Zhuge Liang.
Oh, right.
Forces. Yeah,
is he on any of the games?
He's on all of them, but he's an NPC. He's a mindless NPC, and they have him as a strategist.
I was
so
like,
not very threatening, if you will, whenever you come across him in battle.
Yeah.
But, the last one is Zhu Ji.
I've heard that
Ji
name.
is also Wu. Yeah, he's a Wu officer, or Wu lieutenant, I guess, who's in all the games, and there's a family derived from him. He's like one of the original warriors of Wu. Zhu Ran. I don't know if it's his brother, son, whatever, but they made him playable. He has a big part in Yi Ling, so I guess I understand that. But
I think your knowledge for the lore is a bit more than mine.
yeah. Hey, 23 years.
Yeah. The only problem with me, the reason why is I only ever used Zhao Yun as a kid. That's what held me back. I should have.
Poster boy.
Yeah, exactly. But he is cool. I get it. But I should have experimented more. But I can now. Now I know better.
But that's not all to say that these games introduced those types of ideas. Like, unfortunately, story didn't get great, in my opinion, until
7's
a little bit. Yeah, 7's probably the complete package. But as far as just like understanding what's actually happening, kind of took till Dynasty Warriors 5 for me, just to have a general idea.
Yeah.
But Xtreme Legends helps too. Those additional expansions oftentimes will help you have or context to certain stories, since they don't really get to elaborate on too much. I'm very curious to see how they approach Dynasty Warriors 10. I know that's a big debate that I've been seeing in Dynasty Warriors universe.
9 was a
lot of
letdown.
people, I
Definitely.
feel like the majority of people are like, yeah, we actually want something good, and if not, I'm never buying a Dynasty Warriors game again. And then there's other people that are like, honestly, if you make Dynasty Warriors games, I'm gonna buy them. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I know there's probably a lot of other people that have different feelings on it.
What's the deal with this Shamork guy? I've seen him a lot.
Exactly, yeah.
But you don't see much about him. I just see him a lot.
So, I mean, yeah, Dynasty Warriors 10, I wouldn't expect any news on it this year.
No.
If anything, very end of the year, they may say something about it, but there's no reason to rush. There's a lot of pressure in my opinion. But they may not see this pressure. They may be having their focuses on games like Wo Long and stuff like that. So
What's that game you played? It looks a bit like Monster Hunter and Dynasty Warriors put together.
oh man, yeah, I talked about that in the group.
Look
as
well cool,
with,
like
Wild Hearts.
yeah.
So that's kind of crazy because Wild Hearts isn't necessarily a Soul Chloe release. They partnered with EA.
Yeah, you mentioned it, yeah, in the video. Is
But
it co-op?
It's understandable.
Is that game
Yeah,
co-op?
it's online. It's
Yeah.
PC. I'm pretty sure it's cross-gen. I would hope if any game is online and PC, it's cross-gen. But
Yeah.
haven't tried it. I don't really know too many people, but that's kind of the idea, right? Because I haven't actually played much Monster Hunter, but
Do you know what
have been
Monster
getting
Hunter
into
on 3DS was like amazing for a 3DS
that.
game?
I've done my Monster Hunter research. There's a very niche group of Monster Hunter gamers out there.
Yeah.
And I respect them. I love the community aspect of it because a lot of that is grinding, or you grind with people. Like there's certain monsters. There's little. I don't want to say altars, but like there's little portal-looking things that you can call people that like are available. Like, hey, you're about to fight this monster, and you can just go to this portal and be like, hey, does anyone want to help me? And I imagine it's pretty easy to do it. I'm just such a 1v everybody type of player, so I try to at least go through certain aspects of the game by myself. And if they're not possible, which in modern gaming they're really not.
Everything's very grindy, but
like
no one's got the time.
Elden Ring and like even Wo Long, Dark Souls kind of started the train on it, but sometimes those games are just way too hard.
Yeah, I've never.
Controller smashing that we talked about.
Yeah, I know that. I'm guilty of that. But yeah, that Dark Souls. I've never played through Dark Souls. It's like one player. I've always done it with mates. Like summon them in and everything. I just love co-op. I just hate PvP for some reason. Unless it's like Rainbow Six Vegas. Do you ever play that?
Oh man, that was a great game. I played on the Xbox 360. Great co-op game.
Yeah, it is.
Couch co-op too, though.
I know, yeah. What's it called? They're all gathered around the castle, aren't they?
You're a better general than I heard.
It's Terrorist Hunt. That was it. That was the best mod.
Which?
Terrorist Hunt on
So they joined.
Rainbow Six Vegas.
Oh. You play? See, I thought Vegas 2 was a little bit better.
Oh yeah, because you're just sprinting all that. But
Exactly. Yeah, but the
One
as
started
far,
off.
as far as like the tactical combat style was in the
cling,
first one.
cling
I
to
actually
walls and
preferred
things like that. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually preferred that a little bit better, but
Oh, do you know you mentioned about like this community for Monster Hunter is really good.
yeah.
Well, I tried joining like a Final Fantasy 12 community, and I lasted 2 days and got kicked out of the Discord.
Oh my god.
The
They're like that with Final Fantasy? That's why Final Fantasy's always been a red flag.
They're all
There's been
weebs.
so much hype around it, and I had friends growing up that played it, and I never touched it. People have been playing that game since PlayStation 1.
Exactly.
If you're taking offense to that,
Well,
depends.
it is.
Anything,
Well, in the end, 'cause I just got
anything
annoyed.
controversial?
I can't remember what the first argument was about with like the owner of the thing, but I think I just like let it go and was like, yeah, fair enough. Technically, if you're gonna, oh no, what was it? Yeah, it was something. I posted something, and then some like, because like a lot of them have like autism and things like that. I'm not being like nasty. I'm just saying like the people who played Final Fantasy. Do you know what I mean? They're a bit like do you know, Spectrum.
Yeah, I
Do you know-
imagine there's like, there's probably fans like that for a lot of games.
Yeah,
I'd
but
imagine that
Dynasty Warriors,
because
like,
of the
sorry, not
style
Dynasty.
of play, yeah.
Yeah. So like, they read what you've wrote and they like analyze it word for word, and do you know what I mean? Rather than just getting the context.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
So like, someone said like, that was it. I was in there. Someone was talking about Dynasty Warriors in the Final Fantasy. I'm like, oh my god, I'm playing that at the minute. I was really excited. Like, I'm in this Discord with them, and then someone else said, you shouldn't be sending links for other Discords. I'm surprised that's not in the rules. But it wasn't even in the rules. And then
that's. I agree. It at least should be somewhat brief in the.
well, I just said it's just going on with the flow of the conversation. You know, we're talking about Dynasty Warriors. It makes sense to link for it. That was the first kind of like hoo-ha, and then the second one was I'm playing Final Fantasy 12, and do you know, like the old games, the backgrounds were 2D. It was just a 2D image.
Sure.
I sent a screenshot.
The older ones, right?
Yeah, I sent a screenshot saying like, I know it's a 2D image, but this looks really good for the time. And then someone wrote like, oh, you shouldn't be can we please keep it to mod only like media in this Discord? And the thing is, it's like loads of people got involved with the conversation saying like, oh yeah, it's because we all sent our screenshots in, and we found out that different graphics cards, it looks different, like the colours and everything, which was interesting. And then someone was like, yeah, keep it to mod only things. So then I put, oh, you can't write shit in this server. And then I got banned. But you can't write anything. It's like, it's pretty much a dead Discord. I'm the only one contributing, and then you just make it dead by just shutting me down. But yeah, the Dynasty Warriors Discord's better. It's a bit better.
Got cancelled.
Yeah. Just a little bit of power goes to the heads.
To be honest, I've only kept up with Dynasty Warriors channels, truthfully. I have not ventured out. I probably plan to as I, grow my gaming library, but yeah. I keep my loyalties with Koei, which is probably questionable. But yeah, as far as that Wild Hunts game goes and like Monster Hunter, I've just kind of like seen it on YouTube mainly, like watching reviews. So Nintendo Switch and Nintendo in general, like you said, the Wii U had one of the best games. I was able to get Dynasty Warriors Generations X for
we do a double
$11
Mushu attack
on the Nintendo eStore USD.
per circle. Oh!
So we needed it. Wish they would have changed her special. She's just a dead stick, but she can does a little twirl.
That was a like join Mushu, that.
Yeah.
Oh, mint.
With the Warrior Bodyguard, you can do that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing that we found out playing this at the before we started this mission was when you go co-op, you can't do the Warrior Bodyguard 2-player.
Yeah, that must be a thing.
Almost be like there's
limit.
4 playable characters on the screen, unheard of in the Dynasty Warriors realm.
I know, yeah.
But yeah, with EA, I think that's the thing. I don't think a lot of people know about Wild Hearts because Wo Long came out 2 weeks after it. I found that interesting, which leads me to believe that EA was kind of the sole game planner for how they wanted to release it. Because that's what I was saying. I was like, I feel like it's overshadowed because of Wo Long. Wo Long had a lot of hype, and rightfully so. But Wild Hearts was, kind of a leap of faith for Koei joining that. I don't know. I really like it. I've
it
seen
looked good. I watched your video.
They had the right idea. But truthfully, Koei, when it comes to PC ports, very mid to low. Like they usually do not have very good quality PC ports right out of the gate.
Like,
it took about a month for them to truly get it.
The Dynasty Warriors 4 Hyper, that's a bit jank.
4 Hyper.
Yeah, it's better obviously than the console, but like the shadows, you got like dynamic shadows. It doesn't even work. You have to like get like an application to fix it.
Application, yeah. I had to do that for it, but it was worth it for me. But
oh yeah, it's well good.
Honestly, Honestly, it's pretty solid because I think that only came out in the early 2010s, maybe.
Oh yeah, it's a brilliant game. I'm just saying, it's like you have to put effort into getting it to work 100%. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then it's brilliant. Like I've got the shadows to work, dynamic shadows.
Oh, you're right. Oh my goodness. Like whenever you're trying to connect your controller and you don't before you start the game.
Yeah.
You know, like in PSS,
There's a lot of setup.
Yeah,
Plug in
it's
and play in
saved
it.
or whatever. Or if you need to turn the volume down, you have to completely cancel out of the game.
Oh yeah, it's the main menu. Oh, you're on about into the desktop. Where's the main boss? Is he in the
That's what I was
centre?
wondering. Is he in the center or is he over here?
Let's start. Oh, he's centre. There's two of them.
Huh.
So you like the music? This one.
This is probably my favorite Dynasty
It's like
Warriors.
it's sort of beat, innit? Happy.
Yeah, Exotic Traders. Probably my favorite one. There's a couple others, but he's on the horse. No wonder I didn't see him. Too big. But
Oh, I forgot to ask. I swore before. What you like with swearing in your videos? I forgot to even ask before we started the video.
no, it's fine. I don't mind it. I try not to, but
Yeah, I try not to.
if I get really mad, sometimes I will. Off recording, I can't promise you that I'm saying, but when it comes to the viewers, not unless
I defeated an officer.
it doesn't matter though. It's not a big deal.
Right, as long as it's not like a deal breaker. Right? Obviously, I'm not gonna swear on purpose.
Hey.
Oh,
No computer, no controller slams on the camera.
well, that's what gets the views.
That's what the people want.
It's what the people they do. They're sat there waiting until I smash my controller. I've literally got one.
It's kind of funny that it's Liu Bei and Sun Sung Shang as the final bosses. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've literally got a controller behind me, still in its box, ready to go. Yeah. Brand new PS3 controller ready to go. So do you want to end the video there and we can just carry on off camera for a bit?
Yeah.
Because then we've at least got a video. Then we can make plans for future videos, things like that. That was more of a test.
Things that we can talk about for sure.
Yeah. I'm just gonna end my video there. So yeah, until the next video.